Happy Monday, everybody. Now, the pertinent question I want to ask that has been trending on X, formerly known as Twitter, are men creeps for wanting younger and feminine ladies? Or is this their primal instinct to want younger and feminine ladies? Welcome to the Clever Report. Now, a popular X user by the name Men of PEDOPHILIA, he made a post yesterday that has been trending everywhere. People have been giving their diverse opinions. I'll read excerpts from the post. Post goes like this: met a very sweet young girl yesterday. She will be turning 18 by July. Has never been in a relationship or even kissed a guy before. From what she's saying, her parents are strict, which is a major green flag. They sound reasonable. She sounds reasonable and innocent. Beyond whatever she's saying, you could actually sense the innocence from her mannerisms. She's fond of her dad and brother. Most importantly, her dad is a landlord in Lagos. He owns a duplex in the village as well. You just know that this one is not raised in severe lack and actually has love to give. Now, there has been so outrage on this because of this post Men of PEDOPHILIA made, and this brings to a larger conversation of men wanting younger females in their prime. Now, there are people saying yes, men are creeps just because they want to date younger girls. But these same people, when they're in 100 level with these boys, an 18-year-old girl sees an 18-year-old boy like a small boy. When I keep saying there is a distinctive difference between men and women, what we want and what we want in each other is just the opposite of everything. Men want a young, fertile, probably ideally a virgin woman, and women want an experienced, older, probably wealthy man that will take care of them. These are primal instincts, but somehow the ones that the male instincts are being shamed. An 18-year-old girl will see an 18-year-old boy and say, no, you're not my age mate, I don't have anything. Because basically an 18-year-old boy, apart from labor, he doesn't have really, in an ideal world, 18-year-old boy doesn't have anything much to offer to an 18-year-old girl. And it's not about, nobody's knocking her down for aspiring to be with somebody that is older than her that will give her security. An 18-year-old boy cannot guarantee security for an 18-year-old girl, which is fair. But now, when this boy turns 30, you don't have any right to tell him not to move to a younger 19-year-old girl or 18 or even 18-year-old girl. You don't have any right to say that. It doesn't make any sense. Telling him not to experience what his grandfather has experienced. Telling him not to, because chances for good reproductive processes for an 18-year-old girl is enormous. But some way, somehow, they try to demonize men for wanting 18. Now, an 18-year-old girl can vote, an 18-year-old girl can open OnlyFans, can sign a porn contract. But when an 18-year-old girl makes a choice to be married or have a very serious relationship that will probably lead to marriage, some way, somehow, she's oppressed. An 18-year-old girl smoking and showing her nakedness on TikTok is empowered. But an 18-year-old girl going to marry a brazen Christian virtues in most of the cases now is somehow, makes her being groomed in a negative way and makes the guy a pedophile. You see the problem, this cognitive dissonance we see in feminists. Now they want to demonize men for what they want, but nobody's demonizing women for wanting higher men, for wanting people that are stable. These are primal instincts. It doesn't make any sense. And now they keep making this argument of an 18-year-old girl is a child. No, an 18-year-old girl can vote. So how come an 18-year-old girl can vote to who becomes the commander-in-chief? Or even bring it to a larger conversation in the USA, who becomes the leader of the free world. But somehow, she has become infantilized when she wants to be in a relationship or wants to get married. These are the issues. This is what feminism is causing in this country. And we are tired of all these things. And I'm so happy that people on Twitter are actually calling out these double standards. Men are not creeps, men are not pedos for trying to cut 18-year-old, 19-year-old people, that these people are more impressionable. These people, they can teach them how to, be good women or something, teach them to their own programming. It's not a bad thing, but somehow they want to, demonize everything and make it all woke and egalitarian and a whole feminized world. No, it doesn't work like that. And that's all I'm going to say about that.